And good evening, everybody, and welcome to a new and exciting episode of Chronicles with the Shattered.
What's up, the internets?
It's good to see everybody in chat. Hey, Plague. Good to see you.
Hi, Blake.
And Iris is in chat with us, hanging out. So we got some people hanging out there in the chat with us. Glad that you guys are.
Nice to see you again, Iris. I know we've been chatting. Nice to see you, Plague Worm, too.
Yeah,
Iris,
welcome.
Iris is Jimmy?
No, that's L. Iris is on the Thursday game, which is currently on hiatus.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I was
Which we're
thinking
hoping will be back soon because I have some rewards.
She
to...
plays.
Yeah, so do I.
She plays Saoirse, if I'm
That's right.
pronouncing
That's
that
right,
correctly. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly
it's
because I'm terrible
Sorcy
pronouncing
or something. Saoirse or something like that.
We apologize. We apologize for butchering
Iris.
your name. That's right.
I don't apologize.
Welcome, everybody.
Anymore.
Just a couple quick announcements before we begin. First of all, Shannon could not be with us tonight. She's doing a lot of traveling and just a lot on the plate right now, so she's taking an evening off. So next time that we're live, she'll be joining us. But we are going to be off next week. I will be on vacation, and Raymond will be getting back from Origins, the trip that he's going on
this weekend, people.
So we're going to be off on next Monday, so mark that on your calendars. But we will return on Monday, June the 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for a new episode. So don't forget to join us then, because it'll be exciting. Another quick announcement. We are off the next 2 weeks of Phandelver and Below. The party is kind of at a really, really big moment in the game, and not everybody can be there this week. So we put it on a little hold so that everybody could be there for the epicness that will ensue within the next couple of sessions. So you're going to want to make sure you tune in on July the 3rd at 7 p.m. Because it's going to be a doozy. I can't promise that, but I can almost 95%
pretty much agree with you and say yeah. Because we're either going to pull it together and save the world, or we're all going to die. And right now, it's sort of 50-50.
The last session, it was back and forth the entire time. I was like, wow.
How close are you guys to coming to the end of that? I'm just curious. I mean,
we are in the room with the last boss from the module. Now, as those who have tuned in on Fridays know, we're going to be taking a little break and continuing to carry the characters forward into our own sort of homebrew story.
Right.
Working with Michael, much like we're doing here. But the big fight with the book boss, probably next session.
Well, and that's what I meant. Like this particular campaign is almost over because I went to bed early Friday night, so I didn't get a chance to see the end of it.
Oh yeah. The chat was definitely helping me out.
I saw that
with a lot of support and helping me.
I tried to help out the players and
helping me bring the pain, bring some balance to the force, you know.
And Matthew yelled at me, "No, you got to give it to the DM."
Speaking of that, I want to call out Sandbagger again because I called him out on Friday. Didn't see it right away, but showed up and busted his ass, giving DM Michael rewards on Friday. Was there Saturday and is here again tonight and has already gifted Michael a celestial die to start the night off.
Yeah, there we go.
He just really wants to see a character die. He's doing everything he can to make it happen.
Yeah. I have to agree.
As a player outside of the game, like not even thinking as the player of a character, I just like the drama. He used one of those that damn near killed Tree on Friday, and it was my own damn fault. It's like, yeah, I did this.
All right, so I will start off the evening with a roll with advantage, whatever roll that is going to be. So we'll see. I don't even think the last 2 episodes I got to make a roll, so we'll have to see what happens tonight.
Yeah, we didn't do a whole lot of rolling.
We have been avoiding combat for the most part.
You guys have been tiptoeing around it as much as you can. That's right.
Some of us, some are trying to, push dodge into stealing something that'll start a fight, or
All right. Well, I'm gonna take you guys into. Well, we're going back into Sunshore. So let's go back into Sunshore here. And I apologize for not having the map of the city done. It's this city is big, right. And I want it to look really good. And there's some limitations with the map making of like cities on Incarnate that I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. One thing I'm trying to figure out is, part of the main thing about this city is the fact that it's on like a large bluff that kind of like comes up. In Incarnate, it's really hard to show those like different elevation changes when it comes to like a city map. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that on the city map before I kind of put it together. So, but I think we left off, all of you guys were split apart. You guys went with different groups. Some of you went to drop off the horses in the carriage at Nigel's Nays and found out that there was a group of individuals that asked about you. So then you guys decided, Herrick decided to go ahead and put on a disguise.
Yeah, I decided to cast disguise self on myself, so that I can at least blend.
Mm-hmm. So we got that from the first group. Dodge went to meet with some friends who were influential to him in the past while he stayed at Sunshore. Cracked a few jokes with the family, and the family offered that anyone who needed to stay someplace could stay at their place, although albeit it's very small and cramped, and they have like a little shed that you guys could kind of use as a home base. But there was that offer as well. And then the sisters, along with Seraphiel, went to the gem store, Illuminating Gems, and they met with Thalion, who was super excited that they gave them, the sisters gave a spiel about making some special gifts for a upcoming anniversary for their parents, which Thalion was very excited about. And I will say, Brittany, there was something at the very end of that, and I apologize for this. I think I was distracted and your character asked something and I wasn't 100% sure. It was about something about gemstones. Help me track it. And you were...
was it about asking him about buying some of our gems? And just, he was like, oh yeah, maybe I'll take a look at, or was it something else that I don't remember?
I think so. I think you said...
I remember you asking about the gemstones, if he'd buy them, and he said, well, we can talk when you come back.
Yeah.
To look at my design.
Right. He didn't like totally like, put it down. I think the vibe was like he had other people in the store, and he kind of wanted to make sure that he took care of those people.
Yeah, I think
also
the plan would have worked better if the store had been empty, but because it was busy, it was like, oh, we don't have your undivided attention. So,
right. Yeah, gotcha. I just wanted to make sure that I remembered all of that role play right, because there was a lot going on. So, but yeah, so you guys have finished. You guys have left the gem store. You guys have all left these places. Did you guys discuss, like, before you split apart, like, hey, were you guys going to meet at that one inn that you guys were talking about?
Dodge did tell us all to go to some weird dive bar.
Like shady something.
Shady something or other.
Hold on. Yeah, Dodge had to go to the Old Shady Inn, because that was a
Old and shady
dive place he used to know of that we could all meet up at, but while he then asked about another place for us.
Excellent. The Old Shady Inn. So, Dodge, you actually arrive at the Old Shady Inn first. Is there, Dodge, is there some type of landmark on the outside of the building that would be something that would stand out of the Old Shady Inn that everyone in the city or the outskirts would just know? Like,
well, and just trying to picture this in my head again. The scene is more like to be of a dark, dingy area of where the actual streets start to collide into each other, but then meet all together into this one little pit area where there is just an inn up against this huge wall right in back of it. And the more that you move into this area, you feel all the soot and all the work that's been put into trying to keep it something that is really just falling apart. It's in that much disrepair.
got it.
But from that hovel that's up against it, you see warm light. There is some laughter coming out of it. It isn't that hope isn't all but forgotten, but it's in just a very weird kind of town where the shadows seem to hang out.
Okay.
And
Excellent.
sometimes you do see the dart of someone going between buildings or on roofs. Even if you look up, sometimes you'll catch glimpses of activity going on, but it's all night activity and it's all in the shadows.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah, I would say, Dodge, you probably arrive first with the group of Herrick, Silver, and Sero probably arriving just shortly after. I'll ask this question to Sero. So, Dodge just spoke of there is some laughter and there is some conversation or some joy that come out of the open windows of the Old Shady Inn. What would be possibly one thing that Sarah would hear coming from these individuals inside when he approaches?
So, are we looking more like city, like rumors around the city? What are we...
It can be. I'm leaving it all up to you, brother.
Okay, and forgive me, player can't remember. Did we get a vibe? Do we know how long before us the other group from the Lyceum got here? Like, I know we saw them ride by bats out of hell.
Yeah.
But
And
I don't
you
know
guys,
like how quickly we left right after that.
And you got to remember, you were hooking horses to a cart that was pulling a cart with all of you and your supplies and stuff on it. So you guys weren't traveling anywhere near the speed these guys were. So,
okay, so they've been here for probably a good couple of hours before us.
Yeah, that would probably be a best guess, yes. Mm.
Okay, yeah. So I'm sort of picturing as, I picture Silver up front with probably Herrick near him because Herrick's now disguised. Mm-hmm. Sarah's walking back, cloak pulled way up down low. You can barely see some of the white hair coming out. And I picture this, that as we're getting to that open window, it starts here. Do you believe that guy? A bloody pink-haired dwarf hanging with a drow? I mean, I tell you, these magic people are just screwed loose.
Excellent. I love it. Hearing that, Herrick, would you have any response, like, as you hear that coming out of the windows of this building you're about ready to approach?
Hoddick does the smart thing and goes from talking like he usually does and says, did that guy just say that there's a pink-haired dwarf walking around here? Holy moly, there's some got some weird stuff going on there. I don't know what we're gonna do. And I still have it's a kind of it's a southern drawl, but it's still got just that little bit of a Scottish lilt in it.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, I mean, I'm disguising it, but I'm not very good at it. I'm decent at it. So it's not quite a Texas drawl, but it's kind of
Silver.
I just don't have my Southern Belle charm going on today. I've always relied on the kindness of strangers.
I'm suddenly really sad you didn't change yourself into like
a woman. I may do that one time. You never know.
Because then you can
Hi, my name is Autumn Leaves. I'm from Macon County, Georgia.
Autumn Leaves, I feel like you're going to go Aladrin with that, you know?
Well, no, that's my drag queen name. I always say literally. That's
It really is.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. If I was willing to shave this off, I'd make a hell of I can sashay with the best of money. RuPaul ain't got nothing on me.
Alan, right? Might not need
And
to shave
there's
it.
our title.
RuPaul, you can contact us at proficiency_bonus@gmail.com.
Yeah, for any complaints.
I love it.
Gen Xer, I really don't. I try not to offend, but if I do, hey, I'll probably do it again.
It'll get caught in editing. Don't worry. Keep going.
We'll hack that in post. No,
Yes, we'll take that care of it. Even though it's live, we'll take care of it in post.
Silver, as you're approaching this very, very ramshackle and barely held together establishment, and hearing some of these things that are coming out of the windows of the customers inside, what are you thinking and feeling at this moment, with the information that you've learned so far entering the city?
But I'm gonna be looking for somewhere else to play a show if it comes up.
That's right.
Where the hell is Dodge taken?
Would have Silver played any venues here in Sunshore in the past, do you think?
Probably not. He was kind of moving quickly when he came through here.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're still kind of,
Maybe like for an hour out on the street somewhere.
Mm-hmm. The loot case open on the corner.
Yeah.
Is that
2 extra coins to get me all the way to Rampart's Rest.
Sure, yeah. Got it.
Relying on the kindness of strangers, are you?
Man, he's a busker.
You guys do make your way inside, which you find that Dodge is already waiting for you at a table. Pulling up to the table, you can see Dodge probably has a beverage.
It's a matter of do they get milk.
I don't know how to keep track of time, so Michael, if you want to let me know when the hour's getting close.
Oh, sure. Yeah. You still got some time.
So who's in the inn? If I'm there already.
Like who else is in there with you?
If I'm there.
Well, Herrick, you didn't see Herrick disguise himself. So you actually see Silver and Sarah walk in with another dwarf.
Sarah would actually probably sit outside. Like, is there a spot outside, like on the side of it, where I'd be able to sit somewhere and not be a little less conspicuous?
There's not really an outside setting to this type of place because the whole theme of it is that you want to be inside, out of the cold, out of the out of the shadows and where people are. So you could. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna vouch for your safety, but
Sarah just pulls it up and Probably see Silver walking in. Sarah's doing everything in his power to not be able to not let people see he's a drow.
Yeah, and Herrick's gonna go ahead and just move over to the bar and ask for an ale. Hey there, sonny boy. Can you get me an ale there?
Sonny boy. Sure. Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Much obliged.
So all these.
And I kind of turn when he brings after he brings the ale to me. I kind of turn and kind of lean against try to do the against the bar. Only I can't do that because I'm 4 feet tall and my neck hits right the back of my neck hits. This? Yeah, I'm kind of doing this and the back of my neck hits. I'm like, okay, God,
that should be mid back to you.
Yeah,
you should be good. You should be just straight across. Yeah.
And I kind of look around, and where I see Dodge sitting. I'm going to give it a few minutes to get settled, and then I'll pick up from there. So,
okay,
I'm kind of scanning the bar, looking for some targets for my charms, my southern charms.
Can I try to look at him and go, who is that, or determine who the stranger is in the room?
You would make these. Actually, I was just reading.
Yeah,
that,
I think you can make intelligence investigation, I believe.
There is, an investigation check and an
investigation. Okay, I'm just gonna.
I think you have to roll investigation,
and
there's I think there's a set DC that you have to beat from the spell or something.
It's my spell DC.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. You can make an investigation check as you're closely studying this strange dwarf that's leaned up against the bar now with an ale. Just scowling around the room. A 13. Does a 13 beat your?
It does not.
No, you're not sure who this is, but they're acting a little strange, Dodge.
I'm gonna look at him and go, oh crap, there's another one in town. These dwarves are just popping up out of nowhere. It's a sad day.
Are not rare.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sarah, you were trying to stay to the shadows, right?
Yes, I want to be as... given my lack of stealth, I'm going to say I'm going to be as conspicuously inconspicuous as I can be.
Okay. So you're trying to use deception?
He's flying He's keeping his distance, but not look like he's flying casual.
Yeah, there you go.
Persuasion?
Performance.
I mean, it's the same for me, so I can go persuasion or deception.
Pick one and roll it. It's
deception.
fine.
Yeah, let's go deception because I'm trying to hide what I am.
I just want to get a number for this vibe that you're putting off. Okay. Good. Yeah.
I've got the cloak pulled up, and then I'm walking by people. It's just like the person walking by with one eye out, like, wow, I wonder what he looks like that he doesn't want everyone to see.
So, Silver, you do see Dodge sitting at the table, like, giving a very quizzical look towards the bar of the dwarf leaning over there. Probably also, like, glancing over and seeing that Saro is trying to pull off some sort of, hey, don't look at me vibe, but it almost comes across as the exact opposite for some reason. Trying so hard to be to slink into the shadows, he's like standing way out in the open.
Or moon milk.
He's failing to look casual.
I will say this.
So will eventually sit down next to Dodge.
Okay. As you sit down, and just a mechanical speaking, moon milk is a little bit more expensive here. His moon milk isn't from here. They have to bring it in from Rampart's Rest. So you're a little confused by the price hike at first, Dodge, but...
It's too bad I don't have any gold to pay for it, so...
Imported goods.
I'm glad they showed up. That's my relief. I'm like, ooh, I don't have to sneak out.
Sarah will look at him and just go, they're looking for us already.
Who's they?
The Lyceum. Those people who rode by us.
Hmm.
They were asking at the stables, the place we had to turn the horses in. Looking for a drow and a pink-haired dwarf.
Oh. Oh, and then I look over at the new figure and go, oh, come on.
Nah, completely unrelated.
No, they got Herrick. He's dead.
Make a deception check.
Harry.
Make it.
I will give you advantage because Silver is helping you.
Okay.
All right, one more time.
13!
Go ahead and make an insight check for me, Dodge. The DC is
Insight, okay.
13.
13? Okay, I'm at a -2, so everyone get ready for this.
Herrick, mate,
He's dead?
he's dead.
Tears are streaming down his face. He puts his he just dives right into Ciro's chest and holds on to him and says, "What happened? What happened?" And he's genuinely shaken.
One of the waitresses walks up. What's wrong with your friend?
He's dead.
What do you mean he's dead?
Boogers and tears.
Who's dead?
And it's all in his shirt, by the way.
I'm going to need to wash
Sarah,
that
I think
now.
that may have been a little. Sorry.
The what?
Huh?
Said
I'm
Sarah,
not-
that may have
what
been a
you-
little too far.
What do you mean? You're the one who told me you saw him die. I'm doubling down, baby.
Make another deception check.
Wow.
This time without advantage.
Holy mackerel!
Dodge, you may make an additional insight check. The DC is 7.
Dice. Ah, damn it.
Sarah's definitely lying about Silver's involvement in this.
Silver's involvement. I like that part.
Not
Silver,
like that.
Silver has been cleared.
So, here's the question. What is Silver do being accused?
How does the accused respond? That's right.
I know you think us elves look alike, Sarah, but that definitely wasn't me.
That was Cyril, that was really mean.
The waitress looks at Sarah. How could you do such a thing to this poor little young fellow? And the waitress walks
I'm
up
so
and
close to you, I blow my
gives you a hug and kind of like double taps you on the shoulder.
I'm still hanging on to him because I'm blowing my nose into his clothes. There you go. And I walk away.
The waitress goes, ew, and walks away. She grabs a nearby plate off of somebody else's table that they were finished with and starts walking it back to the bar.
Gotta go find somewhere to clean off and.
At this point,
I'll find clean water.
At this point, the door opens and Raina, Rose, and Seraphiel walk into the inn. And you guys notice there is a strange scene happening at the table where Dodge and Sarah seems to be walking away from the table with something on his cloak, some kind of mucusy substance.
And I don't see Herrick anywhere.
Don't see Herrick anywhere. Silver's standing over there. Well, hey, you did say
Assuming
I don't
dodge
see
is
Sarah.
dodge.
You mentioned it, so go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
'Cause since you're looking for him, I would say you're kind of scanning the room for him.
17.
17, is it?
It does beat. Here's the thing though. It's not just okay. So she actually has to be studying me. Let me
Right.
double check and make sure I'm reading this correctly before I say.
Mhm.
To discern that you are disguised, a creature must take the study action to inspect your appearance and proceed on an investigation check.
So it's just like a perception type thing. Got it.
Okay,
Got
so
it.
that's fine. Okay, yeah. So you do notice that there is a strange-looking dwarf leaning against the bar and looking at
Yeah.
everything. Got an ale in his hand. He has a familiar. He doesn't look like Herrick, but he's got a familiar cocksure smirk on his face because he's been listening to the story that the boys have been telling him. But you don't know the story yet because you just
Yeah.
walked in. But
Yeah.
there's the cocksure smile that he always carries when he knows something's going on
It's like
because
Yeah,
he's been
it's-
listening to the story.
it's
Yeah,
like,
he's
gosh, it
pretty
doesn't look like Herrick, but it has familiar like mannerisms to Herrick.
It's his evil twin.
Look. Probably. I look at Rose and Seraphiel and I just go, what do you guys want to drink? I'll go to the bar. And when they tell me, I'll go up to the bar, but next to the dwarf.
Okay.
And, like, not looking at him directly because I'm trying to be, like, to play along at this point and also maybe make Herrick think I didn't realize it was him for half a minute. So I walk up, I place the order, I'm getting an extra moon milk for Dodge, and just base drinks for the rest of us. And just like a round of everyone's normal.
You're a little shocked by the price of moon milk here.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I get the ale. Like, I get like my tray of drinks from the bartender. And when I get the extra ale for Herrick, I go, damn, where is he? I guess I'm going to have to drink this myself. And I will take the tray to the table.
Oh.
So taking the ale away from Herrick. Even though I know it's Herrick.
As you start to walk away, that's just
Yeah.
and under his breath, you just hear that's just way too mean to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of meanness going on. I'm sensing a lot of hostility today.
I spread everyone's drinks out. Rose and Seraphiel sit, and I sit facing the bar, and I take the ale, and I pull it to my lips, staring at it.
You do that thing where you like stare at him the entire time you're drinking it?
Yeah.
Or... Delicious. Yeah.
So good.
This is not fun for her. It's really fun with Herrick's twitch a little bit.
Do me a favor, Raina. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Great. Constitution saving throw. Oh, what? Forgot I was kind of good at those potentially. Nope.
Unless you roll like that.
I rolled a
Ooh. You got to describe to me what Raina would do. This ale is not very good. The flavor of it, it's really tangy. It has like a real tangy like flavor to it. It's very strong and abrupt. The flavor, like it hits you like a ton of bricks.
She does the most like thing. She still has it to her lips, and when it hits her tongue and she tastes it, she goes and just spits it right back out into the cup and puts it down and tries very hard to like keep
That's
her face
strong.
still and can't, but just slowly looks at Rose and she goes,
That's fair.
and I will take the drink I got for myself to try to wash it down. But it's just a lot of like trying really hard, but you can see like just the quiver when someone eats something that they don't really like in their lips, you know, like, oh yeah, it's great.
Do me a favor, make a sleight of hand check as well. I want to see like if anybody notices that you backwash this drink.
I really hope no one did.
Oh, man. Nope. Yeah, everybody saw it.
Except for Stero, because he was walking away to go clean himself up. So
I just leave the ale there and drink my drink and just look at her, regretting all of my life choices.
Excellent. So you guys are all. Sarah eventually gets back from cleaning himself up. There wasn't a whole lot of like really clean water in the area that you did go to, which you think might have been a restroom in this facility. But you were able to get yourself cleaned up for the most part and rejoin the party. You guys are all now gathered here at this table. Remind me, Arya and
Rusev.
Rusev. Why do I keep forgetting his name? It's such an awesome name. I don't know
Rusev.
why. Rusev. I gotta say it like 20 times in a row,
Russian.
so I don't. Yeah. They stayed at your estate. They are
Correct.
staying there, and I wanted to double check. I was pretty sure
yeah,
that's where
we
they
have
were. I
them
just wanted-
basically like in one of the more inner areas, a little more like their sleeping areas, sort of set up as one of the more easily defended points inside the house.
Gotcha. Of
So if something happens and they had to fall back to a point.
course, absolutely. But Seraphio is currently with you, so sits down at the table as well. So what would the discussion be like at this table with you guys all gathered back together? What would you guys share with each other about your experiences coming into the city? And what plans might you guys have going forth? Now, it's still, I would say, like mid-afternoon, probably. Like, you know, the equivalent like 2, 3 p.m.
Day drinking.
Yep, day drinking, of course. It's D&D. Everybody does that.
We're definitely choosing a different
Especially
bottle
over
next time, though.
It's either water or ale.
That's right. That's right.
I think the sisters would tell the group about like we went to our gem guy, but he was busy, so we couldn't really sell everything off just yet. But he didn't say no to it. But now we have to like go back to him about something else. So didn't quite work the way I wanted it to.
That may become more difficult. The Lyceum knows we're here and they're looking for us. That group that passed us asked about it at the stables.
Technically, they only think that we're here.
Well, they asked if we had stopped there and that they were looking for us. A pink-haired dwarf. I don't know why I keep calling him a dwelf. And then drow.
I'm not half elf, half elf, half dwarf.
We can go maybe the clever.
Milk, but a dwell. Oh, what?
Sorry, sorry, my
Words.
my versions fell back.
You're virgin? Okay.
Yes,
Will.
mind you,
Oh.
I
love
am only drinking root beer tonight. It's not just
Check the date on that root beer, my friend.
Me too.
Expired in 2019.
2016.
Should be fine. Just a bit flat.
Only 10 years.
Add a little vanilla rum, you're good.
Yeah, because that's what my addiction needs tonight is alcohol.
I got to such a great start.
Yeah, you know, can only get better.
Exactly.
So, back at the table,
Yeah.
Dodge just gets his moon milk and goes, "Thank you so much. You don't know how it's been a bad day already." And he
What
starts
happened,
drinking.
Dodgy?
They told me, they lied to me. He points right down where Sarah's.
No.
and he-
Sarah
he-
lied.
You know what he said? He said that Eric's dead, but I know he's not dead. I just don't know where he is, and it just doesn't make it fun. Here we go again, drinking.
Dodge Herrick is in the room. It's okay.
Okay, so when all of this is happening, and Dodge, feel free to correct me, but I feel like whenever Dodge gets upset, the running joke has become that Dodge crawls into somebody's lap, and it's usually Reyna's.
That's pretty much what I was thinking.
So I feel like Dodge is like complaining to Reyna about everything.
I'm just like looking up at her from her lap.
Yeah.
You know, you are my emotional blanket, right? I don't know if you understand this.
I'm okay
After
with
the
it.
windy thing, I thought you got that, but
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just checking that we're understanding the scene at the same way, because I will comfort Dodge, but as I'm like patting his back, I'll just go, the dwarf at the bar who's mad that I drank the ale is Herrick. It's okay, but like I say it very quietly.
then I look past her and I go, what? And he just starts laughing out of control and back and he seems to be a little bit better off now.
Just pat him on the back.
That was my reaction.
Do you look at me?
Yeah, he looks.
I'm not looking at you.
Okay,
All I'm doing is
okay. You said you were looking and you start laughing.
all I can see is like the top of your head on the other side of the bar
Okay.
where you splayed yourself out again, probably.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure.
No, that's fine.
Look at me.
Seraphiel leans over to Silver. I don't understand the joke.
I
I mean,
won't
it's
go
not a
past.
very good joke.
It wasn't even a joke.
I'm sorry.
I look at Seraphiel. He just is laughing because he doesn't look like himself. It's okay.
Oh.
They're-
Okay.
They like to poke fun
He
at
just-
each other.
Starts looking around the room and all the other individuals sitting at tables and carrying on conversations and laughter that's happening all around. He just
I have-
seems very out of his comfort zone sitting in here in this place with you guys.
Question for the DM.
Sure.
When we were walking from the gem place to here, did Seraphiel make any comments about the pull he was feeling in the city at all, or has he been mostly quiet about that since we've?
He's been very
Actually
quiet.
gone.
Like he's only spoken. He only speaks when spoken to, and is just basically head forward. He's really trying. I'm assuming you guys tried to warn him. Hey, you got to try to blend in the best as you possibly can here. So he's doing his best to do that. So he's trying to stay quiet, trying to stay hidden, and trying to blend in as much as possible. You get the idea. He's really trying to follow your directions as best that he can.
So, now, just so I can see the picture right, Matthew's having an idea, but we're picturing him basically like Angel from the X-Men comics, right? Just full human body, but two big-ass wings coming out of his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got a bit taller than us.
Little taller, not super tall. Like we're not talking about WWE wrestler tall or anything like that. He's probably just a little bit taller than you guys. But
So
definitely,
like
definitely
tall for
tell
a human
even
male.
yeah, tall for a human male. Yep.
Okay. Would it be possible, and this is just something if he's trying to blend in, I know the cloak he has can change to look like other things.
Mm-hmm.
Could that cloak essentially illusion itself so the big hump where his wings are looks like a backpack? Like a pack he's carrying on his back, not for
That's a good
actual
question.
storage, but just the appearance of it.
I can't remember. Did I put that item in the? It's a cloak of many
I think you
fashions, right?
did.
Yeah, here it
Yes.
is. Here it is. Let's see what it says. While wearing this cloak, you can take a bonus action to change the style, color, and apparent quality of the garment. The cloak's weight doesn't change regardless of its appearance. The cloak can't be anything but a cloak.
Okay.
Okay, so you wouldn't be able to put a backpack on it based on that text. It would just look
Yeah.
like. And I think you guys,
It would just
Yeah, like it's still, yeah, there is like kind of like a hump on his back. You can tell he's doing his best to kind of like keep his wings, close to his back.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like he's got like a hunchback kind of thing going on. But is
Okay.
wearing not like a really like ratty like garment. It's kind of, you guys want him to be as middle class as possible, so that's where he's kind of sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of something. If it could look that way, it would help him blend better.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a disfigured human. He's a guy who just carried his pack on his back.
Now, you guys, if anybody has an extra pack or you guys wanted to buy a pack, you could put a backpack on him and it would still be like hunched up, but maybe people couldn't tell quite as much, which is also another, if you want to go that route.
If we decide to, my thought was basically cut the inside of the pack out. So get rid of the bottom and the back wall.
Oh,
And then you have a pack shell that you just put over his wings.
that's
And I
a
think
good idea. Nope.
Not a bad idea.
That's a good
Nope.
idea.
Yeah, we could definitely get him a pack at some point. I like that idea.
That is a really good idea. Good thinking.
So how do we deal with the needs to get into the Lyceum, where our little friends are already here spreading tales of what we did?
We do have those letters of introduction. Speaking of those, do they say like where we can find these people at all?
Yeah. Yeah. She would have given you
Okay.
that information. Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I fear that those letters will take time to bear fruit.
Well-
And the fact that the two people that, and I can't remember who it was who wanted to keep them alive, but they have all of our descriptions, which is how we are now being touted around town and looked for, or warned that we are whatever.
Well,
They just have this thing against killing people. I don't know. They were already defeated.
Well, congratulations, they're not defeated, they're back.
we didn't
I
know that
understand
out.
the problem. I'm just saying when someone's already down, you don't always kill them.
Also, we didn't know the get out. We took the one rug thinking that would stop the whole thing. Like, we truly thought they were just gonna, like, die down there of, like, starvation eventually.
They probably had another key somewhere.
Yeah, well, we didn't know that. It was the best compromise in the moment of flagrant kick them while they're down and, not. So. I think I stop and I look at Dodge. Did you see your friends?
Yes.
Okay.
I did. I secured a place just in case that
We might need.
I mean, it's a safe house, but it's going to be very cramped. I mean, personal space cramped. This is a place where we need to go for last resort if something happens really, really bad and we have to hide. This is basically what I mean by that.
Yeah.
So if we can stand to stay here and keep a low profile, I think that would probably be the best thing to do.
Well, you'd have to tell us where to run to in case we're all not together. And if we do have to run and you get away faster than us, we won't be able to follow you. So
I understand. And he's going to give you the detail of the directions to get there. And just give them my name.
Okay.
Just say Dodge sent me if you get there before me or if something happens to me.
Okay. I look at the table. Is Herrick still at the bar? Like, not hanging with us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. He's actually kind of moseyed up to a one of the patrons that are sitting at the
Bless you.
bar with him. Kind of started a conversation.
What brings you to town?
Looking to buy stuff that may or may not be on the. He kind of looks up and up, as it were, looking for some items that may or may not be available through normal channels, as it. If you
Oh,
understand what I mean.
But then I think you need to head on down to the docks. There's a lot of that stuff
Docks,
that
you say?
Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff that goes on down there.
You say that there's stuff that falls off the ships at the docks that I might be able to get hold of.
Yeah, falls right off. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Gotcha. I appreciate it, my friend. Much obliged.
He gives you like these giant winks.
Yeah. let me buy you a drink for your help. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Bartender.
How about a plate of appetizers as well? What do you think? How's that sound?
That would be fine. I'll go ahead and let's just set you up. I'll set you up.
Sure, you can have a couple
Set
too.
you up. Yeah, I'm just gonna set you up. There you go, brother. There you go, my friend. And then I'm gonna. I appreciate it. Mum is the word. Another big wink, and I'm gonna slide on over to the other end of the bar.
Okay, you got it.
Kind of more like a slink, if you were just kind of.
Excellent.
I'm completely out of my element trying to land black market goods. So I created most stuff myself.
Well, your disguise definitely helped you get some information. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else in the bar talking about the people looking for, or is there anyone looking at us specifically, because we are still a strange group with our varying sizes and everything?
Make a
I'm
perception
not
check for me.
Can anyone get in on this?
Sure.
I'd like to think I'd still be looking. I'm thinking I'm still got my hood up and I'm still looking around a little bit.
Sure. Sarah and Raina are kind of looking around. Dodge as well. I would say, because I think you rolled like a 7 on your check to blend in, Sarah, from before.
Yeah.
There are a handful of people in here that every once in a while will glance over at your table. They turn away and kind of continue their conversation at their tables with and from what you can hear, it's not a conversation about you guys. Like, they're just having normal conversation. But it's you guys get the sense that these people are making some connections from something. Looking at your table. And it's not just like one or two, it's a handful of individuals in here.
And it's not just one specific table, it's like 2 guys over there.
It's, yeah, 2 guys over there, another person over there, that guy leaning against the wall over there, having a drink. You know, just every once in a while, they'll like glance over, give a look, and then kind of carry on with their business.
We need to burn it down.
No.
Barricade the door.
No. Then we're stuck inside. What do you mean?
Burn it.
Oh.
Burn it.
Well, now I have that song stuck in my head. Great.
It's a 50-50 shot. Is he going to be burn it down or hey, people are noticing?
Yeah, I think
Fireball.
now that's in my head.
Nice. That was good.
I stand up and go to the bar or like the main person of the person in charge and ask how much it is for a room for the night to get us out of here, like out of the bar space.
Okay. Sure, let me double check. Trying to find where services. There we go. To stay here, it's a silver piece for a room per day.
Okay. I will take the room and I will go back to my friends and say, let's go talk somewhere else. And then I have a plan for when we get up to the room.
Okay. Yeah, and the bartender like handing you keys to your rooms and stuff. Like, I don't know why we give these out anymore. The doors don't lock, so I'm sorry.
I just look, that's fine. I just want a place for myself and my friends. We'll go up.
Sounds like you're lucky they got doors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's one room that doesn't.
Don't want that room.
Someone kicked it off the hinges a couple weeks ago and hadn't fixed it yet, so.
Yeah, I just go upstairs and make everyone kind of signal like follow as you will.
Careful of the water
No.
puddles in the hallway up there. There's a leak in the roof.
Water.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
Fine.
Another
And
thing I
I
gotta
just-
fix.
I just go and wait for everyone to get there. And then I assume everyone comes up, right?
Yep.
Eventually.
Very much like I'm picturing Sarah looking like the Blues Brothers walk, where it's just like gets up and goes to walk through, and everyone just sort of notices, even though it's like I look this way because nobody can tell what I am.
I'm invisible because I believe I am invisible.
Yep. I'm invisible as long as you don't look at me.
Yep.
As soon as we're all up there, I look at Dodge. Dodge, you know the city pretty well, right?
Yeah, some things have changed, but nothing too major. But I haven't really got an aerial yet.
What's the closest other inn nearby?
Maybe I should do a history check. Well, I know there is a district we can go to that's a little bit better than this, and I want to say that, like, if I can remember the name, it is I think it's called Crepe and Barrels. I can't remember. It was a while back. Look at Michael writing that down.
Did you say crepe? Like
Crepe?
Like crepes? Yeah, crepes and barrels.
Just double checking. I heard crepe.
Weirdest business sense. But I think what he did is because the whole thing is there's a bunch of barrels they use as tables, and they have high chairs, and you can eat your crepes.
Yeah.
On the barrels.
I think We need to let everyone downstairs who was looking at us see that we have a room here for the night. But we need to actually go stay at Crepes and Barrels.
Yeah, it's actually, Dodge, you would know it's a much cleaner place, and I'm sure the locks on the doors still work.
Actually work.
Yes.
And
I
maybe
would've fixed
Herrick can be
ours.
seen somewhere else. A third location.
Yeah, let's create some confusion as to where we are. I can spare the silver for the night to have this room sit here empty. We could even kind of, not lock it, but like barricade it from the inside and go out the window.
We still got that 1,300 gold we took from the bandits. We could rent this room for a month if we felt like it.
Yes, but the whole point is that they think we're here and we're not going to be here.
We have 1,300 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm. So we want to make a little confusion about where our group is, I think. So we're just on the next floor, right? This isn't a big place, right, Michael?
It's not huge. I wouldn't say it's tiny, but it's not a very large place. I'd probably
we can escape out the window.
You could compare it to the size of the pink pony, probably.
I'd go to the window and look down to see what's below us, just to see about climbing out of this window.
Well, you could climb it. I mean, there's nothing to. You'd be dropping down an entire floor, entire story. So you'd be like jumping out of a second story window.
Tie some rope off.
Yeah, there's no like extended like porch roof or anything like that you can jump onto and then like run around or slide down the gutters or anything like that. It's not like that.
We could set the flying carpet as like a halfway point, just do hop.
There you go.
Just get
Yeah.
the carpet one at a time and get down.
What is below the window? Is it the front door and the open windows where they'll all see us jump out the window?
Yeah, are we on like the side alley? Like, where are we?
Yeah, it'd be a side alley. Yeah.
We go quickly. It's only one story. That doesn't take that long for the carpet to go up and down a couple times. I'll get out. We'll pin the armoire against the door, make them think we're barricading up in here for the night. And then we'll leave and we'll go to the other place.
Well, if that's where we're going to actually stay the night, perhaps myself or Herrick, while he's still disguised, goes in and gets a few rooms there, and we go to a different...
So we go to Crepe and Barrel and then one other place.
Herrick, you would probably get... Herrick, you'd probably get the idea that you probably only got about 15 minutes on your hour left of your disguise.
So at this point, I'm going to go ahead, and since the group has left, I am going to, since I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, you didn't come up with us? That was my whole...
No, I don't. I have to be able to separate myself a little bit from you guys. I'm still a dwarf.
Yeah.
So
He's
I
doing
can't
some
come
recon
up with you. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Barkeep, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Make sure that man at the end of the bar is well taken care of for the rest of the evening, and I slide a gold piece over to him. Walk out the bar, and I move to the across the street. Is there a place I can kind of keep an eye on the place, waiting for something to happen?
Of course.
That I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I walk out, I look around. I see is there any place I can is there like an alley or something I want to recharge the spell. I want to recast the spell.
Yeah, you can slip into an alley and do that.
Okay.
Do
So
me
I'm
a
gonna
favor,
go ahead and
though,
recast the spell.
Herrick, I'd like you to do me a favor and make a perception check for me.
I don't want to. But I will. No, I refuse.
And Sarah is going to be casting a spell at about this time, too, as Rain is explaining this.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you walk out, you do hear a couple whispers from some of the people, the patrons in the place.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear them earlier, didn't that one man come up to us and say something about a dark elf, a drow, and a woman with horns? It was that. Oh, I think they might have said something and say what they wanted them for. I don't understand. It's not a big deal. Let's and it seems like they're talking about you guys, but are not really like. So somebody was looking for you, but that's all they really know.
Got it. We are persons of interest, but not interesting enough for them to talk.
Right? Yeah. Why is this any of my business? You know, kind of deal.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Fair enough. So I will go into I'll sneak into the alley, recast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Then I will kind of stand around. What is kind of in the area here that I can kind of keep an eye on the tavern at the same time? I'm looking for my friends because I know they're in the tavern, and I know they went upstairs.
Think about really poor area of town. What do you think would be there that would be something that Eric could?
I would say there's going to be at least one or two abandoned area, like buildings that are boarded up.
Totally.
I would think that there's probably. Okay, so the alley, based on where the alley is that I ducked into, where is it in reference to the tavern?
Well, I think you described it as you were going across the street, right? You were going
across the street and kind of ducking in. Yeah, so I'm not
ducking in like an alley of some abandoned buildings that are falling apart. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and be back far enough into the alley that I can still see the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I know this is getting a little precise, but which way did we pass coming in? If I was standing in the alley and they walked by us as we were going in, which way did we pass? Did we go left to right or right to left?
I would say left to right.
Okay, so I'm going to stand so that I'm looking right to left so that I can see if anybody looks familiar as they come out.
Okay. Do me a favor though. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, of course you do.
Okay.
21.
You almost trip and fall over a drunk individual lying kind of in the alley, and he's got this like ridiculously large dirty hat on. And like you can barely see his face. There's like a scruffy gray beard like hanging out from underneath the hat that has like dirt matted like dirt in it and stuff. No, it doesn't look like yours, Matthew. It has like mats in it. It's got like almost has like little plants growing inside of it. You know, it's like
this isn't about you.
And you hear he's like, there's this really large like bottle in his right hand. It's like laying on the ground. It's like, hey, that's where you're going, man.
I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't see you down there. I tell you what,
you must cross my name.
I want to buy your hat and that bottle of liquor you got there.
You want to buy my hat? My hat's not for sale.
Not even for 5 silver?
No. Not for 5 silver.
How about 10 silver? That equals a gold piece.
Does it?
It does. I'll even show you. And I pull out a gold piece.
He chugs on it.
And that bottle, yeah.
Oh, you want this bottle?
I want the bottle too.
You sure you can handle this?
I'm a dwarf, for crying out loud.
Oh, good point. There ain't much left.
That's all right. I'll just take it.
How much?
Gold piece.
Make a persuasion check.
This is my dump. This is my dump stat.
Mm.
6.
Make it 5.
5 gold pieces.
Yeah, 5 gold pieces.
Why not? And you never saw me.
Mm.
And then I'm going to go ahead and take a.
What are you
percent- I'm
talking
gonna-
about?
I'm
You're
gonna-
standing right in front of me.
You never saw me. I'm going to insight him while I'm doing that too.
Okay, you can insight, I'm sure.
Because there's something. I feel like there's something off about him. 16.
This individual is so deep in depression that they only find joy at the bottom of a bottle.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So he's not somebody in disguise. All right. So I tell, hey, name's Malachi.
Malachi, nice to meet you. My name's Omen.
Omen, good to meet you, sir. And I reach out and I give him a strong.
He
Dwarven handshake.
he misses the first time because he's seeing multiple of your hands,
Okay.
and then is able to actually connect with the second handshake.
Okay, got it. All right. Up and down.
Oh,
Okay,
and
there
as
we go.
you're shaking his hand, he's like, "Oh my goodness!" And he drops something out of his sleeve of his cloak that he's wearing, and falling in front of you is a wand that falls onto the ground. Oh my goodness, clumsy me. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go pick this up. And he reaches down and picks it up and kind of tucks it back into the
What is it?
sleeve.
Okay. Human,
And he
elf. What's his race?
appears to be
Or
human.
species?
Yeah.
Okay.
Appears to be human.
Got it.
Yeah, he's like really kind of hiding his face with this big hat, and
Mhm.
he's like looking around, like almost like
Uh,
he's like spooked now.
Okay. So-
Not
like
looking,
I said,
not
something's off.
worried about you, but like worried about around.
Okay. Yeah. Something's off about him. So like I said, that's why I wanted to insight him and see if there's. So let's go ahead and make the deal. I'll buy his hat and his bottle. And I'm gonna
He
go-
will
is he
not
out-
sell you the hat. He refuses selling you the hat.
Oh, I thought the 5
No.
gold pieces were.
No, he
were
was
for the
he
hat
was just
and everything.
selling you the bottle, and when he hands you the bottle, there's
Oh.
probably only a few sips
You know-
left in it.
That's fair enough. I literally thought he was selling the hat to me too. So, can I go out the backside of the alley, or do I need to go out the same way?
Oh, you can go out the backside of the alley if you want to. It's your choice.
All right, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
go out the backside of the alley and make my way around the block. Wait on that corner.
See you soon,
On the
Malachi.
opposite corner. Later, Omen. You have a good day, sir.
I will.
I'm gonna watch for him.
He looks around. He's
I'm
like,
gonna watch what he does.
he's looking around for a moment. He's like, you see him look down. You see him like, he like reaches down for like a coin purse, and then he goes like this, and he shakes it, and absolutely like, and well, takes that 5 gold that you gave him, and he fills it up with that, and he's like, I can go buy a few more bottles. Right. Then he starts to like just wander and starts like almost like falling over and braces himself on a wooden barrel in the corner of the street, tips his hat to somebody who walks by, and then just starts walking back down the street.
Okay, so he was legitimately on the up and up. Okay, so I got it. However, I'm
He's
going
like
to
a
keep it.
displaced professor from the Lyceum or something.
Yeah.
Very
I'm going to keep him in mind, and that I'm going to note the name Drunk Gandalf.
Radagast.
Basically.
Gandalf on a
As he's
Gandalf on a
describing him, it's
bender.
like, that's all I can see is Radagast.
Gandalf
Yeah.
on a bender. All right, so
This hat might be magical though. Sell it.
I didn't get the hat, or else I would have. I would have identified it right then and
He-
there.
He was
Anyway,
not willing to give up the hat, even
it
though he
wasn't-
was, you know.
yeah. I bought a empty bottle for 5 gold pieces,
Proud of you.
which is fine with me. I don't care. I'm trying to, and now I start walking around and I start.
The bottle that you bought is called Kraken's Tide.
Okay.
It's a very rare liquor, imported. Mm-hmm.
So I start going around, kind of humming a couple of dwarven work song type things in my head. Crap.
Okay.
Yeah, write that down. Dodie, take this down.
Dodie, take this down.
I already did.
Well, I saw Michael writing it down too. I said, Dodie, take this down. So I kind of start walking down the street, and I'm not playing it up very much, but I am kind of swaying back and forth, just kind of singing, and then take sips. Take a few sips.
Yeah, as you take the
Let it
sip,
touch my lips.
it's strong. This is a very strong liquor.
I let it.
It's one of those ones that kind of burns all the way down, and it sits there for a minute, like you. It's like, boy, I feel like I could probably throw up, but I'm gonna try to do my best to hold it down there.
That's a fine single malt. So I just kind of let it touch my lips, that kind of. So I'm gonna walk around and go in the back and around in the direction that we had come from, so that I can, if the group comes out, I can follow them.
Of course. What's the rest of the group? We're gonna transition back to you guys. Yeah.
So about this time, Raina has explained the plan. We've all got ideas. Sero has just cast message to Herrick.
Okay.
And he is not in range.
Okay.
By a long shot.
Not in range. Got you. So yeah, you. Yeah, go ahead.
You've reached Herrick Ironjaw's voicemail. I'm not available to get to you right now. If you please leave your name and number at the sound of the beep. I'll get back to you just as soon as I can.
It'd be more like the person you're trying to reach has not set up their mailbox yet.
Or the mailbox is full.
That's right.
Sarah's going to look at the group. We may have a problem. Herrick is no longer here.
I said, when don't we have a problem?
When don't we have a problem? Continue,
Yes.
Sarah.
Herrick's gone.
No, we already did this joke. He's
Already
fine.
died.
No, I cast message, and the target is not in range.
Message is only like 100 and some odd feet.
It's also blocked
If
by
he
like,
was
a
still
foot
in
of
the
wood.
building, he'd be within 100 feet. He's gone.
It also doesn't travel through like a foot of wood either. Than that.
He's probably not far. He's not gonna. Raina stops herself. So he's not gonna go do something silly and like completely leave the area. But she pauses and she goes, "That."
And
Let's just get out of
now
this room and go look for him.
we don't know what he looks like. And Sarah's going to hop out the window.
Raina starts to say, "I don't think he would make himself look differently than he did before to confuse us," and she stops herself again and just keeps her inside thoughts inside her head and takes her turn on the carpet to get out the window after we've barricaded the door up here.
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
probably find us.
Okay.
We still got a bit more than he does right now.
Are you guys just kind of like pushing furniture in front of the door or something to barricade
in
it?
my head,
Okay.
I'm wanting it to look like we're trying to stay here, and if people are looking for us, which I assume they are, that if someone says like, "Oh, have you seen the lady with the horns, or the dwarf, or the drow, or the whatever," like they could say, "Oh, there was a lady who bought a room up here." So like that's kind of my whole plan. And then again, like cause confusion about where we are. That's all I want to do. I'm not trying to make this a whole big thing. I'm just trying to make it like we get a couple places that no one knows where we really are.
Okay.
And as part of that plan, Sarah would offer to go to another nicer inn. And just walk in, cloak down. Hey, I'm a drow. I'm here to get a room. You have some gold.
Why don't you do that at Crepe and Barrel, and then we all stay at the really nice inn?
Well, that does cost more money. I guess we're spending it either way.
Didn't you just say we had over
Quite a lot,
1,000 gold?
but still.
Yeah, so that works. I'll do that at Crepe and Barrel then.
I would say too, you guys would know, especially Dodge would know, Crepe and Barrel is nicer. It's definitely not the nicest place you could stay here.
It's a Motel 6, not the Ritz.
So I said nicer.
Yeah.
It's probably like the place where we can get like a suite that we can all stay in.
Yeah, whatever makes the most sense, I'm fine with. But I'm just literally trying to cause spatial confusion as to where, if anyone cares to be rats on us, they don't know where to rat us out to exactly, and we'll have a little bit more warning.
Mm-hmm.
Was everyone on the carpet?
Bit by bit, yeah.
I think we were just using it as like a step, more or less, to get down.
It's a whole story. We're not using it as a step.
Oh, I thought we were going to take the carpet there because we could probably. I mean, it's not that far.
I mean, if we wanted to stand out even more, we could.
Yeah, I don't want to stand out. I'm trying to blend in and hide.
It isn't nighttime?
Not
No,
yet.
it's the middle of the day.
Midday. Oh, no. Yeah, never mind.
What is
Sorry.
that? Oh, it looks like 5 people on a
A
carpet.
drow and a horned lady on
It's
a
a
carpet.
bird, it's a plane.
it's
Hey,
it's
Hal,
I
a whole
can
new
show
world.
you
That's
the
all you need to know.
world.
Yeah.
I
I
love
show you
whole
the
new
way. Look, there they are. The only thing
Plus,
that's
I'm
missing
pretty
is the
sure we
pink-haired dwarf.
exceed its carrying capacity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of us are too heavy for this carpet.
Oh yeah. I think you could only fit a few of you. What do you guys do now?
Look for the dwarf. Since we're outside.
Okay, and where might they find the dwarf, Eric?
Well, first, we see any dwarves.
Yeah, I say let them let them
I
start
would
looking
say
around.
you don't even have to make a roll. You see, probably like there's 4 or 5 dwarves around.
Okay, I will
Walk over to the first one. It's raining outside.
It looks up at the sky. He looks down. He's got a barrel on his shoulder. Like, you've lost it. And he just continues to walk.
I'm gonna walk back over to the group. That one wasn't Herrick. He didn't know the code phrase.
We have a code phrase?
Yeah, did you make a code phrase with Herrick? Because I don't think we did.
Oh, maybe that's why he looked so confused when I spoke to him.
See, when you come up with the code phrase, you have to tell the people what the response is. Otherwise, how are we supposed to know?
And as we're looking for Herrick, he has disappeared.
If
You
you
know,
want
it's
a
like
code
this
phrase,
old
I can give you
mantra.
one. It's really easy. Here's one. The sparkling forest is always cold.
Why does that sound so
like that.
ominous coming out of Dodge?
Okay,
Sounds like a threat.
Discord froze up on me, so I missed anything beyond the "it's raining outside."
Oh. Basically, the dwarf called Sero crazy and walked off.
Oh, okay.
So now the group is discussing, because Sero came back and said he didn't know the code response. Because we never set one up.
It's okay. Yeah, go on.
Oh, we'll walk up to the next dwarf that I see, and the sparkling forest is cold.
The orange juice is lumpy on Tuesdays.
Turn to walk away and go over to Dodge. What's the proper response?
What did he say?
The orange juice is lumpy on Tuesday.
That's Eric.
I think that means just gonna kill you.
He just says, "That's the right thing to say."
I can't take credit for that one. That's that dude Bo's saying all the time when we're talking in code. The orange juice is lumpy on Tuesdays. That's his. I cannot take that credit for that one.
I told them pulp free.
Thank you for telling
Yeah, credit where credit is due.
And
Oh my
thank you for
God.
telling me, because the next time I see him pop into chat, I'm just gonna say that to him.
Yeah. And he'll respond with something off the top of his head. He is very good at that. And I don't remember what his generally response. If I say it to him, he's got a response, but I don't remember what his general response is.
Awesome.
You know, code phrases do generally work better if there's something someone would actually say.
Oh God, here we go again.
This is
Oh,
all
no.
new to me. Should
Eric froze again.
Yeah, I heard him, but his camera froze.
Yep.
Mm,
That's fair.
Technical difficulties will always occur.
Discord
Wouldn't
did
be a
roll
promo
out an update earlier today. I had to update my Discord, so I don't know if that might be affecting him. Oh yeah,
They do seem to like pushing them on Mondays.
yeah. It is like almost every Monday I have to download an update.
that was the emotional
I guess I'm
damage one
frozen
came
again.
from
Shit.
Herrick's.
I assume you can hear him.
Herrick, you still with us?
Oh, there he is.
Well,
He's back.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I
There
was
you-
frozen
ooh,
again.
that was weird.
Yeah.
AI has taken over you.
You were looking this way 1 second, and then it was like boom, you're looking right at us.
Snap. As soon as you turned your head, I was like, "Ooh, that's weird."
Oh, that's
Feedback.
weird. Getting a weird hum
Uh-oh.
from
Yeah,
Blitz.
we're all hearing that.
Who that was?
Is that from Blitz or is that from Eric?
It, Matthew was all lit up green.
The feedback.
Is your fan running, Matthew? Are you? Ooh,
He's got an idea.
he just gave me the one finger. One.
That
finger
sounded
poke.
like a cord case, honestly.
Yeah, I have a set of desktop speakers that run through my Yeti for when I'm just messing around on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that one came loose because I moved my microphone a little bit.
That was probably it. Yep.
Technology.
Yes.
Okay. So
So we
I
found her.
respond with the orange juice comment, and
Mm-hmm.
what happened then?
So Cero, after he comes back and is told that, okay, that's Herrick, will cast message to the weird-looking dwarf. To say,
I run 120 feet 1 inch, real fast.
son of a bitch!
It's your chatter ray.
He's chasing after him, still pointing.
Hey, wait!
There's
I
just
just
people
sit and
watching you
watch.
guys in the street.
Yeah.
Like, it's just- what are they doing?
I mean,
No.
it's pretty normal to see someone chasing a drunk.
I think
Yeah.
they've had too much to drink.
Probably.
No, that's fine.
So,
What is your message, sir?
just say, would you like to go with everyone else or join me and booking rooms at Crepe and Barrel? I can explain on the way.
I'll meet you there. I start
Stumbling away.
Start stumbling away.
Okay. As you
The
guys,
drunk will find his own way.
as you guys are like doing
Follow
all
our
this,
final destination.
Yeah, what's our final hotel? Final
The
inn.
Crepe and Barrel.
We did.
No, we're
you
booking
didn't?
Crepe and Barrel as a
Oh,
Another
false
okay.
place.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because we're Sarah volunteered to book a room at the nice one. Everyone went, well, why don't we just stay at the nice one?
there is
thought we
a
were doing.
and Dodge would know this. There is a nicer place that isn't like. There are some really like top of the line places that only like nobles that are passing through like stay at, and you probably yeah, it's going to cost a fortune. There's a place that Silver might like, Dodge, called 15 Fiddles. They have
I actually
bards
think
come
this
through
is-
all the time.
15 fiddles and a harp ain't one.
Well, now we have to go there.
I mean, the real question is, are any of them made of solid gold?
We'll find out
Are
when
you
we get
really
there.
crazy, Johnny?
I'm pretty sure he exists. I'm just saying.
Bard's tell the tale.
So we'll end at 15 fiddles. Is that where we're gonna go?
Sounds us.
All right.
Dodge would know of other places too.
I like the idea of everyone saying 15 fiddles a lot, so let's go to 15 fiddles.
There's definitely no way we'll ever mispronounce it.
Exactly. I love you.
Excellent. So Herrick and Sarah, was it you two that were going to go ahead and book the rooms at Crepe and Barrels?
Crepe and Barrel, yeah.
And then you guys were gonna from there move on to 15 Fiddles.
Then Sarah and I will go ahead and coordinate our final destination.
Basically,
To
get out
15
of there.
Fiddles. Yeah.
And then let him know, okay, we're going to 15 Fiddles, and that's when Sarah's going to try to find a way to be a little less obvious.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have every one of you make a perception check for me.
Should I make it for Rose as well?
You can, of course.
Dang it.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 1, so I'm not even looking where I'm going. Right?
Look, those are my shoes.
I'm busy. I'm busy tuning my violin as we go there.
I apologize. What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Thank you.
Give your balls a
Lost
touch.
my sheet.
What's
Oh, what? Who's it now?
When did we get that one?
that one's new.
That was a Shorzy line. I edited it for the pro bonus people.
So it gets worse.
Yes, it does.
We need to go back on break. There's so I need to test out now that I don't want to test it all right now.
Raina, do you always make your rolls with advantage, or is there a reason that you have?
I have the Ioun Stone.
The Ioun Stone. Gotcha. Yep. Gotcha. Just want to double check.
Yep.
So Herrick, a 9 is not enough to really put any thought into this. Silver, definitely not. You're focusing on other things. Rose is kind of maybe currently just probably
I'm kind of stumbling my way to Crepe and Barrel.
or just making sure Nox is okay, and during this
Rose had to peel off to take Nox for a potty break.
potty break. Yep.
She's gonna be annoying.
Take dog for a walk. Yep.
Just like we're walking down the road and she's looking for a nice patch of grass to take Dodge to, and she's gonna meet us back up at the end of the road.
I would say that Sarah and Raina, while you guys are getting ready to disperse to head towards Crepe and Barrel to book these rooms, before you guys all split up as a group, you guys do notice there is a large carriage that starts moving by your area, which is it's not strange to have carriages moving through the city, but this carriage is it's a little out of place because it looks a little bit nicer than all the surrounding area that it's in. And there's a carriage behind it that is, well, I guess it would be more like a wagon, it's open, you can't, it's not the stuff isn't hidden in it. There's just large boxes and crates on the back of it that are being hauled behind it. So you got a carriage with horses leading the way, and then you got this wagon with crates and stuff on it behind. And then the normal stuff in a city is going around. You see people passing by all around. One of the crates actually, the wagon kind of veers and hits the equivalent of a pothole kind of in the road. And one of the crates falls off the side and hits the ground. And you see a couple of the boards fly off, and something is this weird metallic arm kind of hangs out of the box and comes to rest on the dirty road right there. And then the cart stops. And someone gets out of the carriage. Looks to be a gnomish individual. Hey, World of Arcala has raided us with a party of 4. Welcome, guys.
Hey, welcome, guys.
Welcome
Welcome
in.
for
Well,
showing
not
up.
the guy, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome in. This crate falls down, opens up, and you can see like a couple of the people that are nearby stop and go, "Oh my goodness, what has happened? What is that?" And then a couple of people start like just like being like they're giving inquisitive looks at this and start walking away. This gnomish individual like hops out. It's like, "How many times have I told you? You got to be careful with the cargo. Ugh, do you know how much this costs?" Ooh.
No, I don't.
And there's it seems like escorts that were walking like alongside look like maybe like Sunshore guards. They're holding these I don't know if they have a name, like an exact name, but imagine a shield that's shaped like an upside down teardrop. They're holding shields like that, and they have spears, and you hear one was, "Oh, we're only paid to protect, not to keep the cargo on the wagon. That was the responsibility of your employees." And then, "I am paying you top gold to make sure that nothing happens to this shipment. Get it back on there." And then you see the gnome kind of like stumble, stomp his way back to the carriage, hops into the carriage, and you see a couple of the guards like rest their spears against the wagon and start to kind of pick up this box, which has a hole in it now, but they're just like stuffing the mechanical arm inside and then kind of putting it back on. And you see a couple of other individuals getting some rope and starting to kind of throw it over top of the wagon to better secure these boxes that are on the back. So Saro and Reyna, that's what you guys would notice. The rest of you are kind of just worried about other things.
I look at Saro because we're literally about to separate and go about our business. And I just like raise one eyebrow at him because I don't want to draw attention to us, since the whole point of all of this was to split up and not draw attention, but just meet his eyes because I saw him clock it.
Looking over in, this is a Matthew question for Herrick.
Mm-hmm.
The Ruby of the War Mage you made for each of us.
Mm-hmm.
They were
They're
each carved differently, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Each one,
I thought
in the center facet, I drew, like for you, there's a spider. For
Okay.
Reyna, there's a set of horns, and Silver has a violin, and then Rose has a rose thing, and then Dodge has nothing.
Perfect. Because
I'm kidding. There's a bow on it. But
where
it's a
we are
placebo.
all together, Sarah is going to beckon to Alfred, hand him his ruby that Herrick had made for him, and send, as the two guards basically pick their stuff back up and start walking to the front, going to send the spider to run over to that broken crate. Oh, wait. I don't even know if I have... Matthew may be thinking, and Sarah may not be, because I don't... Oh, wait, no, I do have locate object. Yeah. So I'm going to have him drop my custom ruby of the War Mage into that broken crate.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea.
Hoping no one notices the spider carrying a ruby.
I don't care if other people notice, as long as the guards are walking away.
Do me a favor. Go ahead and make with the spider. Make a stealth check. I will give you advantage because there is a lot going on in this situation, and like everybody is like haphazardly going everywhere, so I will grant advantage for that. And because I think it's a badass idea.
It is a pretty cool idea. I like it.
Okay, where is... Ooh, I got a +4. So there's one. Ooh. Hey, that's better.
That's better. That's better. Yep. Which will beat all of the guards' passive perception scores. So yeah, you were able to have Alfred go and take that ruby and drop it into that box before. I would say a couple of the guards were like, "Hey, go get that rope." And another guard turns away to pick up a couple of the boards that fell off of the box, and their backs are turned. And then Alfred like skitters up, drops it in there, and then hightails it out of there. I guess a spider can't really hightail it out of anywhere, but
They can skitter.
it skitters.
He does his best.
I like that. That's a better one.
We give him a little pet on the head and let him climb back over to dodge.
Of course, yeah. So that's definitely happens. Mm-hmm.
That was pretty impressive.
Mm-mm.
Now we can find it later.
Okay. I stare after the gnome because it was interesting to see a gnome yelling that much. I think like
Whatever happened
that-
made him really mad.
yeah. Like I think I'm just surprised by the out of context of it all, of like the nice carriage with the cargo following, with the gnome screaming at fully grown Sunshore guards. Like it just seems it's a very weird scene. So Raina's a little like occupied.
Well, you do realize these aren't your garden variety gnomes.
Can I go to bed now? This is Brittany.
I'm out.
Good night.
That's it.
Well, campaign over, guys. Sorry about that.
Yes. We've reached the end. There's no turning back now.
You can explain to Rose what happened.
Sorry. What about the gnomes?
No, I was just commenting on the weirdness of the scene in the dingy part of town.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have a very bad feeling about it.
I think that's why. I think Sarah also had a bad feeling about it, which is why he did what he did. So
I feel like there's someone a bunch of elemental spirits and they need something to put them.
I just slow look at Silver. Well, now I'm worried. Well, we can't do anything about that if we are caught because we stand out. So let's keep doing what we're doing and meet up.
Okay.
Fair.
So you guys continue through with your plan with no problem. How many days are you guys trying to book a room at Crepe and
Should we
Barrels?
just get a week, you think, and we'll rotate between the places?
Yeah. We have the options for up to a week, 5 days, something like that. Yeah.
Gonna cost you at their 20 gold for a week.
At 15 fiddles? Or total?
At Crepe and Barrels to secure a room.
Okay.
That's a comfortable. Oh wait, hold on a second. Food, drink, lodging. Let me double check. Oh no, I'm way off. It'd be more like a gold piece per day here. So it'd be
7.
10. It'd be yeah. Well, it would be a 10 day. So 10. So it'd be 10 gold. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Sarah will put that up and collect from whoever is holding all the party money.
I'm pretty sure we found it in a giant chest at the bandit camp, so it's in your hole.
Oh,
We put literally, you have everything.
Something
I
that is
probably marked
another D&D thing that should not be taken out of context.
that. The 1,300 gold that was shoved
Yeah,
into my
right.
hole.
That's right.
Well,
Can I?
you do.
In the hole is
Oh.
fine. In your no.
Okay, so apparently I have listed in party coin 8,050. Oh wait, no, that's doesn't work that way. That's the entire campaign. That's why we don't use that. Okay, there's no way for me to conveniently add it, so I'm just putting it on my character sheet.
I was considering making like a dummy character sheet, putting any party inventory on. Probably get to that sometime tomorrow.
The pack mule.
Yeah, probably.
That's a
did.
good.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
That
I
works.
play plenty of Diablo 2. I have.
Why won't it fit into the? It won't fit into the party stuff. Oh, you can't use it. That's right. Never mind.
Right, because
Oh,
it's everybody under our
everyone in-
D&D campaign,
right.
so it includes
I
everything
remember.
that my... Yeah.
Let's do
We
the
have
time.
multiple parties.
So, actually, before we separate, does anyone need gold?
Give us
Of
100.
course.
Always
That's a dumb
use- I
question.
mean, that's a dumb question.
They all said that's a dumb question, and I shook my head no. Let's just be very clear how that went down.
Okay. So we'll keep some
Pocket money,
for
man.
party funds. Well, I'm just going to give each one of the three who wants it 150 gold. That good? You think that's good for you? What you need for now, guys?
I mean, that'll be plenty for now. Yes.
It'll help.
Rest and party funds
I
at the
just
time.
imagine like him saying this in game, like as Sero, does anyone need gold? And you're in the poor part of town, so like 15 people just
Yeah.
like walk up and it's
Everyone needs gold, and he reaches down into a hole and pulls out a chest.
That's not conspicuous.
That's right.
Wait a minute.
I would assume we're doing this in the room before we jump out. It's just
Yeah,
Yeah, we can retcon this. We already did.
Oh,
I didn't
right, okay.
realize I was holding all the money.
You're literally the one with the never-ending space to put stuff in.
It does end.
Yes,
It's just
my
Oh,
hole
this
is
is
quite a while.
just
This is a milestone for Matthew.
lots of stuff
Like,
fits in my hole.
like after 10 years of being in proficiency bonus, he has been promoted to party fund organizer, I guess. Manager, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure he's one of the only ones with a positive strength score.
Wait, didn't Geyer hold all the fun? No, Geyer just held all of Kalsika's money. Never mind.
Right. The only person who trusted Geyer was Kalsika.
I was like, no, he had all the money for that game. He had all my money for that game. Oh.
So then
Cool.
I'll start. I'm assuming this wagon, is it heading the same direction towards Crepe and Barrel, or is it going the other way on the
It
street?
is. Yes, it is. It's gonna. I mean, it's traveling in that direction.
Yeah. So as we separate, just gonna. I nearly said Geyer now. Sarah's just gonna slowly start walking away,
Mhm.
and just in case they get into trouble, gonna reach over and again just mutter a real quick prayer and give a vigilant blessing to Reyna.
Okay.
So if something happens and you have to roll initiative, you get advantage on your initiative roll.
I already have advantage on my initiative roll for the Ion Stone, so someone else should.
Oh, okay. Then I will gift it to. I'm gonna gift it to Silver because I don't think Dodge needs it because he's got a high dex. Dodge is quick.
I mean, okay, Herrick's with you, so yeah, sure.
Yeah. Herrick's already ahead. I couldn't help him if I wanted to. He was never close enough.
Well, Herrick is the one that has the weapon of warning.
Oh, yeah.
Which
there you
also
go.
gives initiative advantage on initiative. Yeah.
Yeah, so if anything happens to. Well, I was thinking Herrick's disguised and I'm in heavy armor.
What is
so.
with this party and advantage on initiative rolls? Jeez.
Because of all the loots.
That's his loot thing.
No,
Just
this is
chat.
actually a class feature for me.
That's a
For
class
you,
feature.
yeah, but
Yeah.
everything else, yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm going to give Sarah a bardic inspiration. Part ways.
Okay. I'm interested. How are you giving him inspiration? Because normally it's during combat and you give him combat tips. So since we're not in combat, what's your inspiration like?
Very interesting question.
Yeah.
The plot thickens. How do we RP this?
Think
The
Just
problem is
jump
he's
to the
got
left.
so many things he could recommend to Sero that he's seen.
So many choices. How do you narrow it down?
Putting your hands on your hips.
Let's do it.
I got nothing right now.
I got nothing. We're just handing you all kinds of stuff.
We literally were just singing
when-
time for
when-
line by
hey,
line.
If one pops in your brain, what we'll do is we'll do a flashback to this moment.
Yes.
No, what we'll do is if I have to use it, that's when we flash back and
Of course.
he had this moment of brilliance where he saw the moment coming.
He saw it coming. Yeah, that would be really cool. I like it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you inspiring him for again? I'm sorry. I kind of.
It's just a bardic inspiration. Like, if
Right.
anything happens while we're separate, he has a bardic.
Oh,
Just
okay. I see.
Try to help each other, yeah.
And I think does Bardic last? Is it 10 minutes or an hour?
It's an hour.
An hour. Yeah. So they changed the rules to make Bardic Inspiration last for an extended period of time now. So I think it used to be like 1 minute or something like that. You had to use it like right away. That's cool. All right. So I will say this. So Herrick and Sero going to Crepe and Barrels. You do notice that wagon is traveling the same direction. When you get to Crepe and Barrels, you kind of like go in there. The wagon continues on, like it passes Crepe and Barrels and just keeps on moving. Looks like generally going towards the nicer part of the city. You guys go ahead and
I put that in there so we can track that at will. Maybe it'll still be in the same place, maybe not. But
of course, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
But
When
as
you guys
they leave and as go to turn in, I'm pulling the cloak off, gloves off. It's old Drow's on parade.
okay,
Want people to notice me walking in there. So if anyone says, "Oh, have you seen anything?" 5, 6, 7 people will all be pointing this way, as someone else has pointed out a different spot where the horned lady was seen. And
okay, yeah, excellent. Yeah, no problem going in there. Both of you pay for the room. You guys just like walking out and leaving once your room is paid for.
pay for the room. Go up, make a show that got to go check it out, make sure everything's kosher.
Mm-hmm.
Come back down. Is there food and dining at this place too, or is this just a hotel type?
Yeah. Food and dining, and like Dodge explained, like most of the tables are just barrels, like sitting in the place, and they got stools around the barrels.
Okay. And then
Before Hardick gets there, he ducks into another alley, kind of walks around the Crepe and Barrel, and when he ducks into an alley, he drops the spell, comes out of the alley, and then walks in with Sero. Tries to meet, tries to time it
as yourself.
so they walk. Yeah, as myself.
Okay, perfect. So now let it be known that a drow and a pink bearded dwarf have been seen.
With a mohawk that's 4.5
man.
miles tall.
That sounds like
his head is still half out
something,
the door.
that sounds pretty Red October stuff. Okay, relax.
Real James
After
Bond
making the
type
show, check the room and everything, come down and talk to her. Well, Herrick, would you come up too, or would you be
Yes.
down?
Oh no, we're going up to the room.
Yes, we got. Now, shall we head down and make a scene that we have to go collect everyone?
I
And then just...
say we just leave. We've got a room here. Well, okay. How much is the room?
That was
It was like a gold
10
a
gold
day.
for the week?
For the week?
10
Yeah,
gold
we
for
paid
the
for a
week.
week, so this way we could...
Oh, 10 gold for the week.
Bounce
Let's just
around.
go ahead and pay for it. Yeah, pay for it for the week. Make it look like we're staying in town for a while. And then we'll go ahead and sit down. Is it okay? Yeah, we'll sit. We'll have a bit of a meal, and then we'll go.
And then catch the others at...
And then catch the others. Yes, that's a good idea. And when we do that, I'll cast my third. I'll figure out a way to circumvent people watching this and disguise myself again.
Sure.
Rehide.
Oh yeah,
rehide.
With the amount of buildings and alleyways in here, easily
Yeah.
done. So you're able to resume your disguise
Okay.
and
Take that.
continue.
So I'm gonna go ahead and.
Sarah, as he resumes the disguise, are you going back into stealth Sarah mode, or are you going to continue to be?
No, as we sit down and we're eating and the others are taking care of their stuff and we're going to meet them, it's still very much out and about, and then give a little nod to the guy at the bar or the front door. Back shortly. And then just out the door.
Okay.
And then once I'm out, similarly to Herrick, I'll start walking a little bit in the direction I was told 15 Fiddles was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll find a spot to duck down and sort of recloak myself.
Reorganize yourself.
Perfect. The rest of you, Dodge, Reyna, and Silver, what did you have planned? What were you guys going to do while this was taking place?
I think.
You'll have a lovely meal at this place.
Yeah, we're gonna just go to the 15 Fiddles, get a room, and have our meal. And I think. Oh, Seraphiel's with us too, probably. So I think we're just
Seraphiel is
moving.
there, yeah.
Yeah. So
I think they have pastries.
it's a fancy place, Dodge. If they don't have pastries, we can complain to the chef.
I don't want to complain. I'm just asking.
They'll have pastries, I think. Or we
That'd be
can get
nice.
We'll just head over. I think Reyna is keeping an eye out for as we move, and she's been here before but hasn't been to Sunshore in a while. She's looking for a shop that either sells different nicer cloaks, or even I don't want to call it this exactly, but a party shop where they might sell a mask or something.
Okay.
Just because I get the feeling that as we move to the fancier part of town, there's disposable income stores. I'm just looking for
Disposable income stores. I like that.
Someone
I
call
want
them
to open a
luxury
chain of
goods, but
stores.
This is where I come to spend my disposable
Yeah,
income.
it's where the rich people come to for the 10 masquerade balls I go to a year and stuff. In my head, I'm keeping an eye out for anything that I think would have just a simple item that I could get for Sero that intermittently might be able to help conceal him a little more. It might make him stand out too, but it might just be something we have on hand, even if not for right now in Sunshore.
Sure.
Just to visibly hide him.
The best place that you see that meets your description as you guys are traveling there is a place called Silks and Threads. And you can see that it may not be. So you're not really in the highest of society location in the city right now, but you're kind of upper middle class, kind of nipping at the heels of the nobility area of town for where you guys are going. So it's it is a nice place. Like in comparison to the places that you're used to in Rampart's Rest, this place is really fancy. And as you walk in, you can see there are some very a good variety of elegant cloaks and clothing of all sorts on wooden mannequins that are around the place. On some of them are set up on like special daises. Kind of dim light in here, which is kind of odd. But there is a female individual that kind of walks up to you. She's wearing a very like fancy like velvet long sleeved and long dress that comes out. It kind of comes out. It has like the almost like a collar with a little bit of like white ruffle around it. She walks up to you and says, well, welcome to Silks and Threads. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm just passing through town, and I have a friend who he got hurt recently, and he's still recovering. He has a new scar on his face that he's not quite comfortable with. Got jumped by some brigands in the woods. It's fine. He's fine. He'll heal eventually. But do you happen to have any simple masks that might help cover him a little until he's feeling comfortable again?
Simple? How simple are we talking here?
Nothing too outlandish, just, again, temporary, but nice. I don't want to give him some junky thing that anyone could make. He deserves a treat after his ordeal.
Okay, well, let me see what I have. And she just kind of disappears into a back room for a moment. She comes out wielding something that looks similar to the Phantom of the Opera mask.
What's worse is he didn't even look and see it because he's streaming. He has no idea.
I have no idea. What? So, is somebody posting Phantom of the Opera stuff in our Discord?
I put a picture in Discord
wearing it.
Of
the gremlin from Gremlins 2 wearing the Phantom of the Opera mask.
Well done.
We have one brain cell.
We are one and the same.
That is so funny.
We have one brain cell.
Just so you guys know, I'm broadcasting the video, so I can't look at the Discord chat, or else everybody will see Discord chat instead of our faces. So I had no idea they were talking about this in the chat. Yeah, she brings out basically a Phantom of the Opera mask. Very simple. A little bit rough around the edges, but
yeah.
This is the simplest I have. If you want to go a little bit more elegant, I've got some with feathers, and I've got one inlaid with rubies.
That's too showy right now.
Sarah really wants the one inlaid with rubies.
I would if it would have drawn more attention to you.
That'd be fabulous.
I hold my hands out to like take the Phantom of the Opera mask, and does it have like a firm shape? Like it's like a set like.
Yeah, very like almost like a stern look on the face too. You know that.
I feel like. I guess I don't know exactly what I was imagining, but I was hoping for something that just kind of blends a little bit better, a little softer, maybe even just fabric, like, or a simple leather mask, nothing too firm and with a set expression.
I have a sleep mask that I can cut eye holes into. How does that sound? Would that work?
No, I guess I was just hopeful that something would be here, but I think I've missed the the masquerade ball season, haven't I? I'm a little late, so maybe I guess I just
Yeah. You have a few months until that kicks back up again. Yes.
maybe I'll just come shopping with him tomorrow and see if he wants this one. Take him out on the town.
Of course. Oh, wait. Well, hey,
Thank you.
before you leave, as she pulls out like from her sleeve, she pulls out like this card, and she's like, "Here's my card."
Okay.
The name's Vanessa.
Thank you, Vanessa. I will certainly be back tomorrow with my friend. We'll see what he's in the mood for. Tomorrow he might not care and think it makes him look dashing. I'm not sure. Just worried. He's been a little down lately, but we'll see.
Well, if your friend is interested, don't forget to take a look at the Tregleth collection right there by the window.
I make a point to move towards it on my way out and look at it. Is this the one with the rubies and everything in it?
It's just like very frou-frou-y clothing that is on like mannequins that is like positioned right as you walk in the front door. Like, hey, look at me. You want to buy me? Yes.
I gotta buy those Hager slacks.
I smile. He might be due for a new wardrobe. Talk tomorrow. Goodbye, darling. And I just go out and I'm like annoyed. I'm like, none of my dumb ideas are working lately. Ah! And I just keep moving down the street. I was literally just hoping to stumble upon like even something simple that would throw people off a bit, but yeah. All good. Keep moving.
All right. You guys do finally make it to 15 Fiddles. And there is a wagon pulled up in the front. Silver, there's an individual that's walking back out of 15 Fiddles and stacking some boxes onto the wagon. This is a person you recognize. They are male half-elf. They are wearing these very tight black leotards. And they are wearing this flamboyant jewelry that you're not sure is real. This is Owenar Satask. This is a traveling entertainer that you have crossed paths with, or maybe even shared the stage with at certain places. This person has a reputation of putting on, they are an elaborate traveling dancer that has these elaborate effects that happen during the show that draws people from all around. This person, whenever they come through, usually sells out taverns. But they, as you're approaching, they look like they have kind of like a disappointed look on their face, and they're putting boxes onto a wagon outside.
Could you say the name one more time for me?
Owenar Satask. I will copy it and paste it into the Roll20 chat.
Spell my own name right now.
Not what I would have guessed.
I was close.
Male high elf.
Male high elf.
Mm-hmm.
Owenar.
But it looks over his shoulder. Who is that? Silver?
Yes, I'm actually just coming into town. Are you just leaving?
Make an insight check for me really quick, Silver, as you approach.
No. I've rolled like 3 ones tonight.
Oh, no.
Wait. Heroic inspiration.
Heroic inspiration.
Yes.
There you go, brother.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Please do better.
17.
No!
Oh my God!
spot rolled above a 3.
What is happening? Who did you piss off in the universe?
Oh gosh. Wow. So you see him, he looks at you, he's like, you know, I was supposed to perform here this evening, but it appears that my talents are no longer welcome.
That sold out shows here.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a shame. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna make up the money I need to move on to my next destination. I was hoping that I would, you know, have the incoming funds from this gig to, you know, this was supposed to be a big one.
Right.
I don't think they could. They didn't hear me, and you're cutting out. I said
Yeah.
out loud in our room. Why? Why? I'm like, wait, I'm not there. And he's like,
Or wait, I thought all three of you were together.
we are. I just
Yeah,
meant
okay.
that I wasn't trying to interfere.
Oh,
so
gotcha,
much.
gotcha. Yeah,
Like,
sure. Yeah.
And then I realized the audio between us and then also the room. Yeah.
No, sure. No problem. Yeah, so I didn't hear any of that, so you're gonna have to repeat it.
I'm staying out of it. I'm gonna leave this to Silver. This is his friend.
I mean, how much? I've had some good fortune myself recently in other places. How much do you need?
Oh gosh, I mean, from this gig alone, I could have probably drawn in at least 300 gold.
Oh, I don't know if I have that much.
That's why I was really relying on it. But hey, man, you know, don't Silver. This isn't your problem. This is my problem. Don't worry about it.
Have you been to Rampart's Rest before? Because I played a show the last week at the Pink Pony over there. And it's not what you'll get here, but it's enough to get by for.
You know, I know the folks there at the Pink Pony quite well, and I was thinking about heading in that direction. Things just aren't the same here in Sunshore anymore. I used to be able to rely on this place, and it's like I can't do it anymore, I guess.
Do you know why they're not put on?
Well, make a persuasion check for me, Silver.
Again, as long as I don't roll a 2.
Doesn't he get advantage for offering to give this guy money?
Yeah, like for friendship.
Yeah, I like that. Friendship. Yeah, I'll give you advantage for friendship. Oh,
26.
Wow, 26. Well, Silver, I'll tell you because I know you're gifted. Well, you see, the things that I do in my show, they are, well, I can...
Of a magical nature?
Yes, I can manipulate the arcane to make things look a little bit better than they really are, you know? It's just who I am. It's been something I've studied for many, many years, and I've made it part of my acts, you know? I mean, who's gonna just watch someone dance? I mean, they need to see lights and glamour, and we need to just enhance everything, part of the performance, you know? Bring people to their knees in awe. Well, they don't allow that anymore here.
Been hearing about that. You didn't hear it, but if things go well, that may not be a problem too much. I said you didn't hear it from me, but it may not be a problem for too much.
Well, that's... I mean, I guess I'll believe it when I see it, I guess. But as of right now, it seems like within the walls of Sunshore, my performing days are over. And this was, this was like, this was a golden treasure for me. Well, I guess I could, head my way towards Rampart's Rest, and maybe I can, still continue to, knock people off of their feet with my performances. Perhaps I might have to go a little bit more over the top.
If you do head that way, be careful. My friends and I ran into some bandits. Those bandits will no longer be a problem, but you never know who else is out there.
Bandits. I pay for the greatest security team in all of this countryside. I don't fear bandits.
I'm looking at this man as he says that, and I'm not involved in this conversation. He says he has a security team. Where's his security team?
There are other people that are bringing boxes out to the cart that are behind him.
Mm-hmm.
But as you look at him, like, he is wearing a skin-tight leotard that has like rhinestones, like that. Like, imagine a male figure skater.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's
what this high elf looks like standing in front of you as he says this.
He's just missing the skates and the cape.
That's right, yeah.
His security team is that good you can't see them.
Is that like a elven Liberace? Yeah.
Wish my brother George were here.
My head went to Brian Boitano, but
Boy, Boitano.
We just got to ask ourselves, what would Brian Boitano do?
Indeed.
WWPD.
That's exactly what Boitano do.
Well, he'd make a plan and he'd follow through.
That's what Brian Boitano would do.
Episode title.
I quit.
What would Brian Boitano do? Is that the episode title?
Yeah.
Stop it.
I have a feeling. Yeah, I love it.
I have concerns.
Trademark, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
So these guys are unloading stuff.
yeah. Owenar kind of looks at you, Silver, and is like, "Well, good luck to you, Silver. I'm sure we'll cross paths soon."
Yeah, maybe I'll have some good news for you next time.
I hope so. Good day to you. And it looks like you see some individuals. They look like maybe possibly employees that work at 15 Fiddles are coming out, and they're pulling down the flyers advertising his performance. And they're taking them and they're like crumpling up the parchment and then walking back inside.
I just look at Silver. Maybe you should just go get us some rooms and we'll come tell us, we'll meet you up there. I don't know if I want to be the one buying the rooms.
Yeah, they might even remember me from the last time I was here. I didn't perform, but did stay here for a bit.
Might as well go check. Maybe figure out what the heck's going on.
Okay. Yeah, I would say eventually, as Silver kind of gets in there. So rooms in here, are you trying to pay for a week here, or are you just trying to just get a room for like a night here?
Let's just go for the week.
Go for the week? Okay.
We don't know where we'll be.
Since the other place was 10 gold for the week, this one's going to be 15 for the week. And I would say after just a little bit of time, like getting yourselves in there, getting yourselves comfortable, the rest of the party meets you here. And by this time, when Sarah and Herrick, when you guys arrive, the cart, ONR's cart is already gone. And there's no like indication that there was supposed to be any kind of performance here whatsoever.
Nice quiet.
I would when I'm getting the rooms, I would want to talk. I don't know if it's the bartender, if they have a host or anything about. I just ask them about ONR's show being canceled. Like, do they know more?
Okay, make a persuasion check for me.
16.
16. Okay.
You rolled above a 2.
It's crazy, isn't it?
3 times.
Without having to re-roll.
The dice have not been nice to Silver.
Kind.
Yeah, they have not
That
been
is
kind to
still
Silver.
a below average roll.
Very
so.
mean. Very aggressive.
And a woman, an elven woman named Liara, is their kind of. It wouldn't be the owner of the place, but maybe like the equivalent of like the manager on duty for the evening.
In charge of talent.
In charge, yeah, in charge, yeah. Kind of looks at you. Yeah, unfortunately, we had to put a. Let's just be honest. There was some leaks. People started to find out that ONR was using the arcane to spice up his performances, and they have recently put some restrictions on the use of arcane magics here within the city.
Well, that's probably going to keep happening more and more if you're not allowed to use a few simple illusions during your act.
Guess a lot of people are kind of scared of it. A lot of people feel like that the people that do it can take advantage of others by using it. To me, it doesn't bother me either way. I'm just kind of doing what I need, what I'm told. That's all.
Just Silver checking in. I think the rest of us are waiting for him to come tell us what room to go to. So.
Silver at the dreaded check-in desk.
Oh, yeah, I'll also get the room while we're at it.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. It really was a shame. I hated to tell him, because he really is a really good performer. And he brings a lot of people in for his performance. It really is a shame. You look like a performer.
I was thinking for a second, sorry.
Looked like he was buffering is what it looked like.
Brainy no work.
I've been known to put on tell a grand tale or two, but might run into similar problems down the road.
I mean, there is an opening this evening. If perhaps you feel led to step up there and, give the crowd a little show. I mean, even though we've been trying to remove all the advertising that we've done previously, I'm sure there will be people who attend this evening hoping to be entertained.
It is a rather last-minute cancellation. Plenty of people won't have heard. Don't have anything prepared, but I can put together something.
Yeah, just try to stay away from anything like doom and gloom. If you can kind of keep it upbeat, that would be great.
No goth. No goth.
You know, I think I have just the idea.
Well, excellent. Well, I mean, enjoy your stay, and like I said, the stage is open to you. Whenever the yeah, you'll know when the time is right.
You know, once people have come in, they've had a drink or two. Yeah.
Seasoned veteran. I love it. And basically, you would pay kind of for your week, and you guys are all here now at 15 Fiddles, ahead of the evening rush. So as you guys
Dodge
all
walks up
yeah.
and Dodge walks up to the sign and says, "You know how long it took us to get to 15 Fiddles?" He looks at the sign and it's glowing in his eyes. We're finally here.
Dodge, were you? And you knew of this place.
Walks in.
You knew of this place. Have you ever been inside of it, though?
Let's just say it was job related.
Got it. Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
So you guys are
work related. Yeah, that's not
work,
job.
I like
it wasn't a job.
Work related.
It was work related.
So you guys have a moment here gathered at 15 Fiddles, kind of getting your stuff organized within your suite of a room all together with Seraphio. What now for the party?
How badly do we want to deal with this Lyceum master?
Well, he's the reason we were sent here for work. He's apparently ruining more than just learning of the arcane, but any use of it. I kind of want to just punch him in the throat. Can I just go punch him in the throat?
I mean, you could, but that would get you in trouble with the gods. What we want is him in trouble with the gods for something that they can't ignore. Like perhaps a murder?
Of who?
Crows.
Well, Eric's already dead. We just put it on
Crows.
No.
Wait, what?
Perhaps. What is that other one's name? Rubik's?
Rubik's, yeah.
Rubik's Cube. That's it.
Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's.
Perhaps him.
You want to say that the guy here killed Rubus back in Ramparts?
Yes.
You don't think the people who just arrived from Ramparts would have mentioned that Rubus was dead?
That is why we will provide them with his body.
You have to drop, Zero.
I'm sorry, what?
You have a body to just leave?
No, we can make one.
Explain more.
Fill in the details, please.
So,
I'm confused.
Harrick is
Give
able
him a
to.
body.
Harrick is able to make them to look like other people. He can just do it to another body.
No.
Ooh.
All right, let's look.
Ooh.
All right,
We're crossing lines here.
here we go. Now,
No.
wait, hold on, lady. Let me explain to this man. This is how it's gonna work. I have what I can call the disguising of the self, not disguising of other people's. So, lads and lasses, I can disguise me, not you.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not one of those kind of spells. It's one of those
He's
spells
Italian,
that
Scottish.
I can. What's that?
That was Italian Scottish right there.
I know that was.
Started Italian, went right to
I know.
Scottish after that.
I went all over the place. I've got a. I got a Texas twang with some. Yeah, I know.
Jesus, please pick one.
I can't. Okay,
Harrick's a little drunk tonight.
I've been
so-
drinking. Leave me alone.
Had to drink at every bar.
I've been going by and drinking everywhere I stop.
Telling you
Quite the
that,
bar crawl he's been on.
that
Sorry.
Kraken's tide was quite a kick.
Yeah, it sure is. Oh boy, I tell you. Anyway, let me go ahead and repeat myself. Now, I cannot go disguising other bodies except myself. The spell is not that powerful. Now, if you can find someone that can cast the arcane spells, which apparently everybody's getting into it for, then you might be able to work something out. But not with me. That was
Okay.
absolutely.
Option 2 then. Who's our best artist?
Probably Rose.
Mhm.
Probably
Rose.
Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rosy lad.
Uh.
Was my artistic.
I don't really think Rose would agree to use one of my pots of paint to paint the dead body of Rubus and her friend Arya in order to frame.
I don't
Just a stick
I
figure.
don't think you have enough paint for that. Is the problem. The bigger problem.
Throwing blood
Well,
on
it just needs to be able to fit in a 5
I was gonna say, yeah,
cube.
somebody's splattering blood all over the Sunshore map over here.
Sarah's trying to imagine. Now, will you do it?
Yep. I will not answer for Rose, but your assumption is probably pretty close to correct there, Matthew.
Yeah, that's my guess on
I
that.
think she would have a hard time doing that. Yes.
Yeah. So that
Oh.
obviously won't work. So
Mhm.
suppose we just break in to the house of one of those people that she told us to go see.
Why do we need to break into there? We can just go see them.
I don't think everything needs to be a dodge. Put your hand down. I love you. Put your hand down.
No, Dodge is important. We need to hear his side.
No, I want to hear his side. I don't want him
He's
volunteering.
saying he wants to break in, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. If we have to break in, you are, of course, the choice, Dodge.
Would it be me?
You are the only one in this group capable of breaking in anywhere.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
You, Dodge, are the only one magnificent enough to pull off a break-in and not get
We-
caught.
I mean, I don't know if
I'll
I'd go
do
that far.
Boy's not going to be able to walk out the door now.
I'll do
It's
it.
going to be this big.
That's for you, Rada. I will do it.
I
Dodge,
didn't
we're
ask
not
you to
breaking
break
in, though.
We haven't decided on the plan yet. If we do, you are the man.
I'm gonna Ocean 11 walk out.
Gosh. Rose, come back. Where's Rose?
Well, as
Rose
you
is out
guys,
taking Knox for a walk.
Yeah.
speaking of Rose, and she isn't here. This is because there's a lot of like conversation going on that I think I'd really like her to be here to like put her like 2 cents into all the planning and the decisions that you guys are making, I think this is a good time to end this episode of Chronicles of the Shattered. Well done, guys.
That was pretty awesome.
That was an
I
awesome game.
apologize. My Italian Scottish accent
No, that was awesome.
way off the rails.
It was awesome.
I love it. I love it. I
Um,
loved it. Every second of it.
Yeah. I'm like,
so yeah,
in my head, I'm like, I can't stop. No, this is not happening.
But I can
This-
swerve.
This is why I don't do accents, because you get stuck.
yeah. Well,
They get
you know,
I do.
and sometimes you'll like pick a good accent for a, like as a DM, I have trouble like finding the accents of certain characters back, like especially if you don't see the character for like months and months and months, and then you go back to visit them again, and you're like, oh no, how did that character sound? So
Sometimes I can't remember what accent I gave a character, let alone an NPC that I had 6 months ago.
Mm,
Right.
yeah.
I had that
That's
problem a
not-
lot with Sarah. Even now, it'll slip because initially it was much quieter.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to keep
This
that
is where
little
you put the
register. It's
promo
like,
for our
In
bid
fact,
for
I have
VOD.
a
VOD.
Goliath fighter female that actually has the southern drawl of a southern belle, and I have to pay attention to it. There's two accents that I can do like right now with that the southern belle, and then I can always go into my pirate accent there.
Can't go wrong with a
Those
good pirate accent.
Those
Yeah.
are two I can slip into right away. A Scot, or even trying to get a little bit more of an Irish lilt into the Scottish and make it more Irish is even all that. So yeah, I agree with it. Like Brittany, I was like, yeah, why do I do accents? Well, because I like to, I'm like, how do I do this? When do I do this? Okay, what if I get stuck talking in an Italian Scot, or I'm Scotch Korean?
I don't even know where you begin with that one, so let's not.
That's an old Starburst commercial. You're Scotch Korean. Those are two things that don't go together, like Starburst.
Okay, this is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Hey, I do have some good news for the party. You can all level
guys.
up
Woohoo!
as you've reached
Oh,
a milestone
hallelujah.
here
Hallelujah.
in Sunshore. Yes.
What did you just say?
You can level up your characters before we meet again in 2 weeks. So, Brittany, if you could do me a favor and message Shannon and let her know
Already
that.
texting her.
Okay.
Already texting
So
her.
I want to keep her posted on making sure that she gets a chance to level up her character as well. And also double check when you do your hit points in D&D Beyond. I know sometimes it's like really, really weird on how it does hit points in D&D Beyond. So just double check that it's doing it the correct way whenever you guys add your hit points.
I think I
Oh.
have mine on the value.
Mine is static.
Okay. And if you
I
guys
rolled
also
mine.
could, if you don't mind, if you could go into the Roll20, and I think we went over this before on how you can change your tokens,
Your
HP.
token, yeah.
Yeah, I just bring it my token. Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys could make sure that your token HP is set correctly for as we're going on, it'll save some time during stream and everything as well. So you guys are at level 4, I think now.
Woo! Go us!
All right, congratulations.
We're all in trouble.
Yep. Unlock some new things. Hey,
Fantastic, wasn't it?
Sparkles Mandy is here. Welcome,
Hey,
Sparkles. And
Sparkles.
Proxima
Hey.
Rising is here. Silly Shadow has been hanging out tonight. World of Kala came in with a raid. Yeah, we appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for
appreciate that raid,
supporting us.
Yeah, I think
Mm.
Hamstick goes up in hit points too.
Oh, yeah, with a level up. Look at that. All right. Well, other than that, I think just a reminder, we're off next week. We'll be back the week after.
Yeah, we sure are.
And we'll continue on this. And there's a lot of things going on here in Sunshore. Our party has a lot of
Oh, yeah.
decisions they have to make on what they want
Yes,
to
we
do
do.
and how they want to approach this whole investigation. So see how they do the next time that we are together. If you are watching us on YouTube, thanks for tuning into this
Thanks for
episode.
showing up, guys.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. And stay tuned. We'll upload the next one here very soon. Until next time, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus. See you all later.
Hey, don't Don't forget, I'm going to be at Origins this weekend.
Go to Origins.
Come and see me in Columbus. Yep.
Go to Origins.
Come and see me in Columbus. Yeah.
Go
come
see
me in
Raymond.
Columbus.
Bye.
Say hi.
Take a picture
Mystic
with him
Tomes
and post
and
it on our
Treasures.
Discord.
Yep.
Do that.
Mystic Tomes and Treasures, booth 1201.